Mental health is a topic that affects each and every one of us, directly or indirectly. And mental health is not just an individual issue, it's a collective concern that touches our families, friends, and communities. And it's a topic that requires our attention, empathy, and understanding. In a world that often seems to value physical well-being over mental well-being, it's crucial to remember that our minds deserve just as much care and attention as our bodies do. And mental health issues are not a sign of weakness, but a part of the human experience. Each one of us may encounter moments of sadness, stress, or anxiety in our lives, and that's entirely normal. And it's okay to not be okay, and we must eradicate the stigma that surrounds mental health. We've all experienced mental health in so many different ways than others, and there are many factors in everyone's lives that affect mental health. For example, I'm a young carer from Barnet Carers, and that means I take care of family members who aren't always able to take care of themselves in different ways. I take care of my mum and brothers. And being a young carer can be hard and affect mental health greatly, and it's affected me in a lot of ways too. And I'm also a student, which may seem unrelated to mental health, but it's a great factor to it, as we spend a large amount of time in school, and if not closely monitored, students become depressed over home issues and school-related stress issues. And a few of the older generations may say my generation are overly sensitive, and that may be true, but it's because I think we're a generation of awareness and we're aware of our feelings and we communicate them, and that's the route we should continue down. And I believe we need to talk about how we're feeling more, as we as a people need to start listening more too. Too often we hear stories of individuals silently suffering, feeling like they have nowhere to turn, and we must create an environment where people feel safe to express their struggles without fear or judgment. By talking openly about mental health, we can destigmatise it and promote healing and recovery. Supporting someone with mental health challenges can be as simple as offering a listening ear or a kind word. By being compassionate and understanding, we can help individuals feel less isolated and more connected to the world around them. Remember, sometimes all it takes is to be there for someone and to remind them that they are not alone. And it's also crucial to prioritise self-care. Taking time for ourselves, seeking professional help when needed, and practicing mindfulness are essential steps in maintaining our own mental well-being. As they say, you can't pour from an empty cup, so taking care of ourselves is not selfish but necessary. In schools, workplaces, and communities, we must advocate for policies and practices that support mental health. We need to provide resources, education, and a framework for discussing mental health openly and honestly. And mental health is not a negative thing. It doesn't instantly mean bad mental health. It's just like physical health. You must keep healthy both physically and mentally. You must take the steps and do the exercises that it will take for you to get healthy in all aspects of life. You cannot expect good mental health if you don't work on it, just like you can't expect to be physically healthy if you don't take care of your body. Another thing to note is physical and mental health are very closely linked. If you have a bad physical health, it's very likely to affect your mental health and vice versa. So it's important to keep healthy in all the ways you can manage. Let us remember that mental health is not an individual's burden to bear alone. It's a shared responsibility that we as a society must address. By embracing compassion, empathy, and understanding, we can create a world where mental health is a priority and where no one feels alone in their struggles. Together, we can break the silence, reduce the stigma, and build a world where mental health is treated with the same importance as physical health is. Starting in Barnet, and from there, hopefully, we can grow further.